Hi everyone, welcome back. For this video, I will be making 7 different ugly Christmas sweaters, and they all turn out to be really cute, but if you want to make it uglier, you can add whatever you want. These were super easy and inexpensive to make. I got the crew necks from Walmart, and they are boy size extra large, but it fits like a woman's small, and they were only $5. For the rest of it, like the decorations and all of this stuff, I also got it from Walmart and the dollar store. But all in all, each of the sweaters came out to be under $7 to make. In addition to this tutorial, I will also be giving away 6 of the sweaters. I'm keeping this one for my holiday party, but if you are interested in any of the other ones, all you have to do is click the subscribe button and comment below what you are thankful for this holiday season. And that is it. I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please let me know if you try any of these out. I hope you guys have a lovely holiday season and see you next time. Bye!
Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman.
For Frosty the Snowman, you'll need a white sweater and orange and black felt. I'm cutting out 2 large circles for his eyes and then 6 smaller ones for his mouth. And then for his carrot nose, just cut it out of the orange felt, and it helps to add little slits across the top to make it look more like a carrot. And you can sew everything down, but to make it quick and easy, I am just hot gluing everything. On the back of each of the sweater, I wanted to add a cute little phrase, and all I did was write it out in chalk onto the black felt and then cut it out letter by letter. It also helps if you are repeating any of the letters to cut them both at once or to just trace the previous one. For this sweater, I wrote out, do you want to build a ... and then you can fill in the blank with the snowman on the front. For the Christmas lights, I am starting with a white sweater and then cutting out thin strips of black felt. This will be the wire for the lighting, and when you are laying it down, make sure it's a zigzag pattern. For the base of the bulb, cut out little rectangular pieces and then lay them out along the wire. To make the bulb, use one as a template and then cut it out in 4 different colors. To add some dimension to the sweaters, you can cut out little white strips and glue them to the sides of the bulb. For the back side, I thought it would be funny to write "it's lit," so I just chalked it all out and then cut out the little pieces. After you have everything glued on, you can also make it look like it's lighting up, and all you have to do is cut out little yellow circles and then glue it down.
And she gon' shake it like a red nose, like a red nose. And she gon' shake.
For Rudolf, I started by drawing out his face onto a piece of paper. Make sure that the paper fits onto the sweater perfectly, and then after you have a happy Rudolph, you can then start by cutting him apart. I am using a lighter fleece for the mouth portion, a tan for the eyes, and then brown for the antlers. Don't forget to cut out black circles for his eyes and then a big red nose. To deck him out a little bit, I went to the dollar store and got some glitter glue, bells, and a snowflake ornament. I just went back in with the glitter glue to sparkle his nose and then added bells and pieces of the snowflakes to his antlers. While his nose was drying, I worked on the letters for the back, so just chalk out everything and cut it out letter by letter. I wanted to play off the song Red Nose, so I hope you guys get it, but if not, you can definitely write something else for the back. When you are ready to glue, lay out all of the letters and make sure that everything is lined up. It really helps to start with 1 dot of glue per letter and then afterwards go back in to fill in the rest of it. For the gift wrap sweater, I started with the back and I am writing out the letters onto ribbons I got from the dollar store. For the smaller letter, I used one ribbon, and then to make the bigger letters, I had to glue 2 of the ribbons together. For the front side, glue a horizontal ribbon and a vertical one on the sweater, and then for the horizontal one, continue it onto the sleeves. Make sure to fold in the ends of the ribbon to get a clean finish. For the bow, I'm making little loops, and I made 5 of them for the base, and for the top layer I made 3 with 1 in the center. Glue all of that together and then glue the bow on top of the sweater. To finish it off, make a little gift tag. I'm using white cardstock and an old grocery bag. Write your to and from and then attach it with a piece of the ribbon. For the Snowflake Sweater, cut out a little template. I'm starting with a square that I'm turning into a circle, and then fold that circle in half and then into thirds. You will then have 6 pieces of pie, but fold it in half again to get 12. And for this part, I learned it from grade school, but if you draw lines and squares and triangles and cut it out, you can get a really cute snowflake. Once you unravel everything, lay it onto a piece of white felt and then tape it down so that you can trace out the shape. Cut along the lines and you are ready to glue it onto the sweater. I went back in with my glitter glue to cover the entire snowflake. For the backside, I just drew out the cursive letters, but you can definitely print them out and use that as a template. And for the snow, I replaced the O with a snowflake. For the Santa sweater, start with a white fleece and cut out 2.5-inch strips. This will be used for the vertical line and the hem and cuffs. For the neckband, just trace it out and make it 1 inch wide. Glue all of the white pieces down and then you can work on the belt. You'll need a 2-inch strip of black felt and glue that onto the waistline. To make the belt buckle, just cut out a yellow rectangle with the center cut out and then glue that onto the center. For the backside, I did the happy and days in black felt and then the holla in white, but I wanted to add a black backing so that it would pop up against the red. But after I looked at it, it looked kind of like the Netflix logo, so I had to go back in with my glitter glue. For my gingerbread man, I folded a piece of felt in half and then drew out half of his body. When you cut him out, he will be perfectly symmetrical, but then you'll need to chop off one of his legs. And when you do that, make sure you do a little zigzag along that line. That way it will make it look more like it's snapped off. And you can't forget about the crumbs. After you're done with his body, you can go back in and decorate him. So I am cutting out little white squiggles for the icing on his arms and legs, and then going back in to make a green bow tie for his neck, and then red gumdrops for his buttons. For his face, I did 2 white eyeballs and then an open mouth. Finally, I topped him off with a red glittery Santa hat. For the backside, I did the O in white, and for snap, I wanted to make it look like a gingerbread cookie, so I curved out all of the edges on the letters and then roughed up the bottom. And finally, don't forget to add the little crumbs underneath it.